Hello and welcome. In today's video, I will introduce Enjin, also the use case of Efinity and what this blockchain aims to bring to NFT space, and I will also evaluate their crowdloan. Thank you for subscribing. Efinity is a decentralized blockchain for metaverse and NFTs, which aims to serve as the infrastructure for the next generation cross-chain NFTs. But when speaking about Efinity, I can't not to mention Enjin, as Efinity is developed by Enjin as its latest innovation. Enjin is very well known in the whole NFT space, so first let's introduce Enjin. Enjin is an NFT platform for issuing, minting and storing NFTs, focusing on gaming NFT. Enjin allows to issue all those special in-game items like weapons, armor or skins to the gamers as NFTs, so that the players can really own these in-game items as a virtual asset which is stored on the blockchain. So this can be potentially extremely disruptive for the entire gaming industry as we know it today. Up until now, the way these in-game items worked was that if you own some item in the game, the record about you owning this item was stored on a centralized database of that game developer, no matter which game we take as an example. So if the game developer decided to shut down the database of these items, all the players would lose all their valuable items into which they put a lot of effort and time to acquire. However, once these in-game items are issued as NFTs, then the player is their rightful owner and has the full control over them, because the record of the ownership is stored on a blockchain. Now there is another great innovation brought by Enjin NFTs. As there are constantly new games being developed, the old games are slowly losing its player base, thus also the items from these older games are gradually losing its value. In gaming space, this problem is known as walled gardens, where in-game items are only valuable and usable in that specific game, but they are worthless outside of that particular game as they cannot be used in any other game. Enjin offers a solution also for this problem. If a gamer had all those special items issued as NFTs from Enjin, then these items can be transferred between the games. So let's say you could transfer a sword from Diablo to World of Warcraft. This would be a huge gaming revolution, as it would bring the new open gaming ecosystem where all games having items issued as Enjin NFTs would be connected together. So in short, Enjin provides the developers with all the tools they need to create the games with these in-game NFT items, and for the gamers, Enjin gives all the tools which they need to store and trade these in-game NFTs. The CTO and the founder of Enjin is Witek Radomski, the author of the ERC-1155 NFT token standard, which is currently the most used NFT standard on the Ethereum network. Together with another NFT token standard, ERC-721, these two NFT token standards are used for NFTs mainly on Ethereum and Solana. These NFT standards are absolute cornerstones of the entire NFT space. So Enjin was one of the first pioneers in NFT industry and helped to kickstart NFT movement on Ethereum back in 2017. Enjin has built the entire ecosystem of NFT blockchain products. This ecosystem comprises of Enjin platform for minting NFTs, Enjin wallet for storing and interacting with NFTs, and Enjin NFT marketplace. However, the main focus of Enjin is at the moment on Efinity, the next generation cross-chain blockchain for NFTs. So as you can see, the whole Enjin NFT ecosystem is really massive, and the creators of Enjin and Efinity are one of the top NFT experts out there. Now the focus of Enjin team is to secure a parachain slot on Polkadot to deploy Efinity blockchain as one of Polkadot's parachains. So what is the use case of Efinity and what problems will Efinity try to solve? Efinity blockchain will enable to transfer any NFT and other assets from any other smart blockchain to Polkadot ecosystem. That means Efinity will enable interoperability with all other blockchains. Efinity will provide these NFTs from other blockchains with the next generation features, very low transaction fees and fast transaction times. All of this will be possible thanks to a new token standard called the Paratoken standard, which is being developed by Efinity. This new NFT standard will support NFTs from any network and will be compatible with the entire Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. Transactions on Efinity blockchain are confirmed within 6 seconds. Efinity will be capable of processing between 700 to 1000 transactions per second, which is a notable improvement from NFTs that are being traded on Ethereum network, which is currently capable of processing only 15 to 20 transactions per second. This very low number of processed transactions per second is the reason why Ethereum has been constantly congested this year since that NFT craze started. So the fact that NFT transactions on Efinity are confirmed within 6 seconds could make interacting with NFTs on Efinity suitable for mainstream application, and it could really allow a broader NFT adoption amongst the general crypto public. So the use case of Efinity is extremely strong, and the Enjin NFT ecosystem has the potential to be disruptive for the entire gaming industry. Thus, there is no doubt Efinity could become one of the most exciting and important parachains in the whole Polkadot ecosystem. Now, the native token of Efinity, EFI, is already trading currently at $1.48. The total supply of EFI tokens is 2 billion, and currently only 8% from the total supply is circulating on the market. That is around 170 million tokens. The market cap of Efinity is around $251 million, so this gives us some rough idea of what could be the market cap of Acala and Moonbeam, which are projects with a much larger community than Efinity. When comparing the number of followers on Efinity Twitter, there is 23.8 thousand followers, while Acala has 198,000 followers and Moonbeam has 150,000 followers. Of course, the number of followers on Twitter does not directly affect the market cap of the project, but it is certainly an indicator of how large the community of that respective project is, which can really translate in a higher demand for the native token and a higher market cap of that respective project. And now finally, Efinity Crowdloan. Efinity allocated only 10% of the total supply for Crowdloan rewards. That is 200 million EFI tokens, and indeed that is not a very impressive allocation. Thus far, Efinity has collected 1.5 million DOT, which is not a very high amount, but they have had their Crowdloan open only for a few days. Now the contribution cap of Efinity is very high, 50 million DOT, and that means the minimum reward is 4 EFI tokens per 1 DOT. Also, the reward distribution is not very favorable. There is no initial unlock, and all token rewards will be linearly vested over 96 weeks. So this is a good news for the current EFI token holders, as the distribution of Crowdloan rewards will not cause a sudden supply shock, but it's definitely a big downside for all Efinity Crowdloan contributors. For me, this is a major drawback of their Crowdloan, as I'm always looking to realize some profit ASAP so I can reinvest, but Efinity Crowdloan won't enable me that. So if I may predict the future development of Polkadot auctions, the third slot will likely get Astar, and then we have 2 more auctions in the first batch. There are 4 true contenders for the remaining 2 slots: Parallel, Clover, Manta Network and Efinity. So it might very well happen that Efinity receives a huge DOT contribution and wins the 5th auction. Here we can see that their Crowdloan will be only open for 24 more days. That means if they don't win a slot in this first batch, they will return all DOT to contributors right after December 16th, when the 5th auction ends. So after doing the research for this video, I gotta say I'm carefully bullish on both Enjin and Efinity, and I'm planning to add both tokens to my portfolio as soon as I have some stablecoins ready and once there is some opportunity to enter due to a moderate dump of the price. But mainly due to zero initial unlock of EFI token rewards and due to very low 10% allocation, I will most likely skip Efinity Crowdloan. I would only contribute to them if I could be sure they won't receive more than 4 million DOT, as 4 million DOT would guarantee the reward 50 EFI per 1 DOT. As always, I will wait until the week when they have a real chance of winning an auction, and based on the total DOT I will decide. Please let me know your thoughts about Efinity and their Crowdloan. Will you be contributing or will you rather buy tokens from the market? Thank you very much for watching and bye bye.